All right, guys, let's talk about PATRICKSTARRR being in some major drama over dissing Selena Gomez makeup line and stuff like that. Okay, so first of all, I want to say that I feel like a lot of people are coming for PATRICKSTARRR, and I feel like I'm the only one who's like defending PATRICKSTARRR right now because I feel like I don't want to jump on this bandwagon of hate, and I kind of like don't feel like PATRICKSTARRR deserves the hate, whatever. So for those of you who don't know, so for those of you who are not caught up on the drama, Selena Gomez came out with a whole entire makeup collection, and it was a lot, guys. It was so much makeup that she came out with. It was hard to keep up because there's so much. It's just too much. I said yesterday, it was too much. Like even in PATRICKSTARRR's video, he was like, oh, I forgot this. Oh, I didn't know they had that, or whatever, right? It was like so much stuff to talk about. Now I'm gonna defend PATRICKSTARRR in this video, so I am a little biased toward PATRICKSTARRR because I feel like he's getting hate, wrongfully so, but y'all can disagree in the comments down below. I feel like PATRICKSTARRR comes from a place of love and transparency, so I just kind of felt like maybe in his video reviewing the makeup, it came across kind of salty, but honestly, he was just passionate about it. So I don't feel like he deserves a hate, but let me show you what he had to say. Roll it.
$2, and there's a lot of product, which I think is very, very nice. Are y'all tired of seeing my ad? My ad has been seen everywhere on TikTok, in Times Square, in Instagram, on YouTube. I've been getting so many comments like, oh my God, Patrick's visionary ad is everywhere. But visionary. So in Rare Beauty, there are no eyeshadows in the line just yet. So I went ahead and I used my Visionary palette, and I used a little bit of soft serve just all over the eye and around the eye just for a natural look. So before I did the eyes, I went ahead and used my Brow Harmony pencil and gel for $22. Brow Harmony. I was sent the shade Brow Harmony in Deep Brown, and it's a gel. I have something to say. This is a little confusing. So this side, I have a primer that is $26. We have a liquid liner for $19. Mine is also $19. Point made. And there is a mist for $24. The pricing is not too crazy expensive per se, like a Pat McGrath or like a Dior or a Chanel or a Tom Ford. On there. See, I can't tell if it's twist or pull because the eyebrow pencil was twist and then pull, and then over here I was twisting because I'm confused. I have to like reset my brain. Do you guys know what I mean? Like Apple products, you know, when there's like a magnetic for your laptop, and like you associate these kind of ergonomics when it comes to product development. I know I'm getting a little bit nerdy, but that's just how I've been working on my brand because I have a brand in Sephora as well. But this is a liquid eyeliner pen. It looks literally like a pen. The tip is a little bit shorter, it's a little bit wider, and it's very stiff. So if you prefer a stiff pen, then do that. But I like more of a thin, not flimsy, but more flexible pen, which is my Point Made eyeliner by One Size Beauty. That gives me that. And if you look a little bit up close in person, it's a little bit compared to my lashes.
Okay, to me, it was a little bubbly, girl. To me, it was a little bubbly. And that's no shade because it still worked. Like I have the foundation on right now. It is literally one of the most easiest weightless foundations I've ever used. And yes, this video is sponsored the house by Manscaped. One of the best shavers I've ever used. TSA friendly, waterproof, and rechargeable. I put the link down below. A discount automatically applies at checkout. They're now shipping to Australia and United Kingdom, so definitely check it out. Thank you, Manscaped, for sponsoring this video. I don't think it's full coverage, but I think that it's an easy, fun foundation to put on and use. I didn't like the concealer. I do like how it has like this like pearl balls at the top, because if you do suffers from lupus, which is what Selena Gomez suffers from, it's easy if you have arthritis to kind of just like twist this top and get it open. So I really do like that. I don't know if that was her intention, but I read a lot of places that's what it was. And so yeah, the only thing I had a problem with from the collection other than the concealer was this. I feel like this was like unnecessary. And when you get like the powder puff that's on here, it has like the translucent powder built in here. And when I went like that, like I didn't see it. But then when I like really did it on my face, I could see the powder like, you know, come out. And like, there you go. I had to do it like really hard. But you can see like the white translucent powder there. And it's like floating around in here. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. But it's in there. I just don't know how much of it was in there. But this is kind of like, maybe it was like a thicker puff. I don't know. Cool thing. I don't know. It kind of dried me out a little bit. So I did have to use a setting spray, which is my setting spray with RAREBEAUTY Cosmetics. Check it out down below. But you see that? I think that PATRICKSTARRR, in essence, was just happy to promote his palette and his line at Sephora. I really don't know any other way to put it that way. I feel like Patrick Starrr got on camera. He talked about the busted ass makeup. Love her so much. I love Selena Gomez so much. But to me, some of it was a hit and some of it was a miss. And I gave you an honest review sitting like right by the window over here so you can see how it really looks on me. I like the foundation. I think that some of the stuff is like, there's other stuff on the market that's better. Is this the best makeup in the world? No. Is it the worst makeup in the world? No. Just like that. Selena Gomez, is she the best singer in the world? No. But she's not the worst. She's pretty good. I'm not saying that it's bad. I just like, and what happens, here we go. What happens when these celebrities come out with these makeup lines is that their fandom and their fans are just like, oh, that this is it. This is it. This is the best foundation in the world. This is the only thing you should ever use because they're such a big fan of Selena Gomez that there's nothing else. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's the issue. But anyways, I did a little research, okay? And I went on to Reddit, and here's what some people had to say. So shout out to Reddit, here we go. To be honest, I feel like a lot of big beauty gurus with their own lines do this. The worst offender is Nakia Joy. I had to unsubscribe. I agree, it's very tacky if you're doing a brand overview, just simply focus on the brand. On another note, I feel like the beauty gurus that love that full glam everyday look aren't appreciating rare beauty. I can understand not being their preference, but completely writing it off due to their own bias rubs me the wrong way. I always take the reviews of big YouTubers with a grain of salt. They are more entertainment at this point. I don't think a lot of people does a full beat like that on a daily basis. They are behind a ton of studio lights and mostly do their own makeup for videos or photo shoots only. It's funny to me that in their lives on Instagram, some of them never wear makeup on a daily basis. Anyway, they only wear makeup for videos. Followed by, the amount of people who do full beats like YouTubers is very slim. When I worked at a counter, it was more often than not that people explicitly asked me to make sure they don't wind up looking like YouTubers. So that's what some people have to say on Reddit, and I have to agree with some of that. When it comes to like a full coverage beat with the cut crease and all that stuff, a lot of people like you guys don't really do that in your everyday life, especially now in the world that we're living in. People just aren't putting that much makeup on now. Let's just being honest. They're really not putting that much makeup on. I mean, you're just putting on like there, and then even there, just like a little, cute little nude eye, and that's pretty much it. But anyways, with that being said, I think that I'm trying to figure out why people are really upset with Patrick Starrr, and I came to the conclusion that in the video, they just felt like Patrick Starrr was talking down, and we're honestly just like, you know what? Why is he hating? Why is he hating? And then he's like putting his brand next to her brand. It should not be about the brand. I just kind of felt like, although I do agree that when you're reviewing makeup, try to keep it just to the brand, and that's what people want. I think they wanted just a straight up review of just the brand, and they didn't really want too many comparisons, and I think they got kind of salty when Patrick Starrr started comparing his brand solely to hers, and it made people be like, hey, Selena Gomez never did anything to you. Why are you like all of a sudden coming for her? And honestly, I don't think that Patrick Starrr was coming for Selena Gomez. Again, I am defending Patrick Starrr. I don't need to. Patrick Starrr can defend himself, but I kind of feel like I don't want to join like the bandwagon of hate. I kind of feel like Patrick Starrr was just overly excited about his makeup brand, and he stands behind it. He's like, hey, this is some good stuff right here, and it's not up to par. Check me out, check me out. So he did like some swatches and was showing like people like, look at mine, look at hers. And yes, it did come across kind of salty, but I don't think that was his intention, was to do that. I don't think that Patrick Starr's intention was to put anybody down, because I don't think that's in his character. I've been watching Patrick Starrr for several years now, and him just being negative like that is not something that I've ever seen, and I don't think that was his intention. That's what I'm trying to say. I know you're gonna come for me, you're gonna be like, no, Patrick Starrr is the most evilest person in the world and all this stuff. Y'all gonna, whatever. I just don't think that Patrick Starrr is like, you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. I just don't wanna like join that bandwagon, like whatever, okay. I saw the video, like I watched the whole entire video. Patrick Starrr to me just seemed very passionate and happy about his makeup brand and just wanted to show it off some more. And just like sometimes I am on here and I talk about a certain brand and I'm like, oh, by the way, check out, use my code, adamandeve.com, use code LUX, 50% off. Or I'm like, check me out on Manscaped, link down below, save you some coin, link on my product to checkout. There's like shameless plugs, and I think that Patrick Starr's shameless plugs kind of came across kind of like salty to some people, but I don't think that was his intention. Does that make sense? I hope I like kind of proved my point here with trying to like show what people were trying to say. Because I've been seeing it a lot. Like, because yesterday I uploaded my review of the Rare Beauty. And if you haven't seen it, I put a link down below so you can check that out. You see shameless plug. If you want to see like my whole entire unboxing, and I actually went to Sephora, I bought everything, that is all in the video. So you can check it out for yourself to see my review. The most honest review on YouTube. The most dramatic review on YouTube. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, if you, it's there if you want to watch it. But I think that this is kind of controversial makeup brand that it just came out of nowhere. Selena Gomez is a pretty girl, and I think that she's one of those girls, like, she really doesn't need much makeup to begin with. When somebody like me, I need a lot of makeup just to look somewhat even presentable to the human society. Okay, does that make sense? So please like this video. I need enough likes so I can power my spaceship to fly back to my home planet. I really appreciate it if you give me some likes, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, love you so much.